Hi everybody, it's this week's episode of Ask Rad. So good to see you guys. So as you may have noticed from the posts that I've been doing, we're doing some new things on Ask Rad. And one of those new things that we're doing is that we are going to be doing a weekly reading every week at the beginning of Ask Rad. So this is just a way of tuning in using one of my decks and to see what the energy of the week is going to be like and what kind of things you could expect and stuff like that. So we'll be doing that at the beginning. And so we're doing it at the beginning because, first of all, it just sort of sets the tone, but also so that people who just want that part of Ask Rad, the only part that they really are interested in is they just want to know what the week is going to be like, they can listen to the first or watch the first 7 to 8 to 9 to 10, something like that, minutes of Ask Rad, and they can therefore do that and then not watch the rest if they don't want to. So that's what we're going to be doing. Yay! Also on my Facebook page and on Instagram, I've been doing this on Instagram for quite a while, you guys know that, but I've not been doing it on my Facebook page. I've been doing it on the Certified Angel Card Reader page. So I am going to be doing a card of the day on my Facebook page as well going forward, and we started that today. So just new stuff, right? New stuff. New stuff is fun. We like new stuff. All right. So I've been thinking about it all morning, and for whatever reason, Archangel Power Tarot cards is the deck that I want to use for this week. And this is the reading for the week of September 4th through the 10th. September 4th through the 10th. And we're going to be following my old friend's old methodology by going, so the first card that we pull is Monday, Tuesday, and the second card is Wednesday, Thursday, and the last card is the weekend of Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And we have a jumping card. So we'll just set that aside for now. We'll set that aside for now. So hi George. George Lisos just joined us, and my wonderful, magical social media manager, Sherry, is in the house, where I like to have her while I'm doing this. All right, so here we go. So here's a learning moment. So I was kind of like all over the place. I was saying hi to George and saying hi to Sherry and stuff like that. And when I should have been focusing on what I was shuffling about. So, all right, so here we go. So the week of September 4th through the 10th. The week of September 4th through the 10th. 2 and 1. All right. All right, so a lot of action this week. Some stuff is going to be happening because 2 of our 3 cards are from the suit of Gabriel, which is the equivalent, and Angel Tarot cards are the suit of fire, and Guardian Angel Tarot suit of action, and in Fairy Tarot cards and Animal Tarot cards, the suit of spring. So just to make all that make sense. So the first card is 2 of Gabriel, 2 of Gabriel. And this is a card that asks us to make really bold actions, to get out there and really do stuff. Whatever it is that you're wanting to do, get out there. Because this is a moment where really you can get a lot done. So Monday and Tuesday should be very, very action-filled days of the week. You should have the opportunity to really accomplish. So if you've been feeling like you've been sort of stuck in the mud and things haven't been moving very quickly, Monday, Tuesday should feel really, really good to you from that standpoint. Now, there's a couple of alternate meanings to this card that I want to tell you about. So one of those meanings is it's a really good time to form a partnership. Now usually that is a business kind of partnership because the suit of Gabriel is very businessy. It's very career and that kind of energy. So if you've been thinking about forming some sort of alliance in business or in your career, maybe you're a certified angel card reader or something, and and maybe it would be helpful for you to line up with someone that's like maybe a Reiki healer, so that you're not competing with one another, but you do definitely have similar clientele that you might be able to share or something along those lines. This is also for those of you who are taking my Certified Angel Tarot Reader course, which just started 3 days ago, and oh my God, my kids, they're great. So this card is also the card that actually it reflects gay relationships, gay male relationships. We have one for our girls as well. It is the 10 of REL, but you can kind of see that. So if someone were to come to you and was asking about a gay relationship or something, then you might see this card and go, oh, yeah, that's what this is about. So Monday, Tuesday, lots of action, forming partnerships, getting all kinds of things done. Now, the next card is one of my favorite cards from the standpoint of having done something really creative. And so this is 5 of Gabriel. 5 of Gabriel, okay? So it's hard to get it both in the Instagram camera and the Facebook camera, but so look at this. Now this is usually a card that can really represent, in traditional tarot, it can be a very challenging card, but look at what we've done. Here we have Archangel Gabriel, and she's floating over a table. In fact, even the floor looks like a checkerboard. And we've got this beautiful young woman, and she's trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together. In fact, Gabriel is dropping additional pieces to her. And even the puzzle itself is made of gold. So this card means that for Wednesday and Thursday, great solutions. It's where you figure out the pieces of the puzzle, right? You really put the picture together. It really starts to take shape and you really figure it out. So whereas you may have been getting a whole lot done Monday, Tuesday, perhaps in getting that done and getting those things done on Monday and Tuesday, you realize that you're missing a few pieces of the puzzle or some challenges arise. But that's okay, because you're gonna figure them out. So this is a really important thing for you to know. If on Monday or Tuesday you start to go, oh my gosh, I'm getting a lot done, but how am I gonna fix this? It'll be okay. You'll figure it out, all right? You'll figure it out. Now, the weekend is the High Priestess, another card that I really, really love, and I love the symbolism. We talk about symbolism a lot in the Certified Angel Tarot Reader course, but this is a card that asks us to rest. So after all this activity and getting things figured out and solving problems and stuff, we might want to go within. So the weekend should be a time of meditation and of thinking about what you want to do perhaps for next week or for the rest of the month, but it's an opportunity for you to get some rest and sort of be at peace after all that activity. So, so there you go. So it's a nice weekend, a nice restful weekend, a nice meditative weekend, perhaps a very spiritual weekend. Maybe you'll be doing homework for, I don't know, some course of sort. So there you go. That is the reading for the week for September 4th through the 10th. Now, keep in mind, I am going to be live on Hay House Radio on Thursday at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. Now, for those of you who've ever wondered what it was like to do a radio show with Hay House Radio, well, Thursday's your day, because I am not only going to be on the radio, I'm going to be on Facebook and Instagram live, so you'll get to watch it. It'll be like Hay House TV, which is what I've been asking for forever. Hay House TV. So if you like, you can tune in for Hay House Radio. You'll be able to listen to the show or watch the show and see what it looks like to do a radio show with Hay House and other people. All right? So there you go. Before we get started, oh, there was a jumping card. I almost forgot. There was a jumping card. It's King of Raphael. King of Raphael. heart opening. So all of this stuff that we were talking about, the activity and then the meditation and all that kind of stuff, it's going to be heart opening for you and for all of us. Heart opening for all of us. All right, so there we go. So before I get started though, I did want to say if you signed up for the Certified Angel Tarot Reader course that I am currently teaching, we'd love to have you in the Facebook room. We created a private Facebook room for the Certified Angel Tarot Reader course. That's not the same as CACR, it's CATR. These are totally different classes. Totally different classes. But we had hundreds and hundreds of people sign up for the course, but less than half are actually in the Facebook room. And I have to tell to the Facebook private room, and I have to tell you, even my social media manager is going, oh my God, these people are brilliant and beautiful and sweet and loving. So if you signed up for my brand new course, it's brand new. Come visit us. Come be with us in the class. The links and the information on how to get in there are in lesson 1 of the class. All right, now we're going to do readings. Now, one of the other things that we have changed is it was just too difficult to try to go from the Facebook post to the Facebook camera to the Instagram camera and just go all over the place. So we're no longer doing the post on the Facebook page pinned to the top of the page where you ask questions. We're just going straight to video. Straight to video. All right. Can I still take the tarot class? Actually, you can still take the tarot class on Instagram. If you click the link in my bio, it'll take you there and you can take a look at it and see what you think. All right. So let's see. All right. So is there love or last marriage in my future? I didn't catch the name, Sherry. It just flew by. They're going by really, really fast today, probably because we don't have the post. But someone asked me if there is love or a new marriage in their future. So I'm going to let you find that, Sherry, so that you can pin it to the top so that I can get their name and hopefully you can find it. If you posted that, post it again. And wow, relationship. I can see what the theme is. It's going to be all about relationships. Okay. All right, so let's see. Alyssa Allen, hi Rad, any meditation tips, please? Oh. Okay, so I got 2 questions over here I really need to answer. Okay, so meditation tips. Don't try to force it too much. It's like, I'm quintuple Sagittarius, and so I'm just a ball of fire. So for me, meditation is not really me like, hunkering down and going on, because I just can't. I'm just not wired that way. What I can tell you is I do sit with my journal and my notebook and I ask my angels questions, and that to me is meditation. Some people like mindfulness meditation, which is you just sort of go for a walk and spend time in nature and get information that way. One of the things that my friends who do meditate really tell me works very, very well is to make sure that you do it regularly and that you do it at the same time every day. So that's another thing. Someone asked if the Certified Angel Card Reader course, the CACR, that I did with Doreen Virtue is still valid. It is absolutely still valid. In fact, Hay House is running a special for it, they ran a special for it just last week. So it is absolutely still valid. Everything that you ever learned from Doreen Virtue is still valid. This is one of the things that she and I had a long conversation about on my radio show 2 Thursdays ago. So if you really want to hear the New Ager and the Christian have a conversation about all of this hubbub, then go listen to my radio show from 2 Thursdays ago. But I will tell you the same thing I said in the radio show, is that the messenger and the message are not the same thing. So just because the messenger has chosen a new message does not mean the old message is somehow in some way invalidated. It's not. There's a million messengers out there still teaching the same things. Hey, moi, right? So it's like the message is still valid. If everything that she ever taught you touched your heart and made you joyful and made you happy and brought you enlightenment and brought you happiness and brought you closer to God and spirit and heaven and the universe, it's still true. It's still true for me. I know that for absolute fact. All right. Hi, Janice. Sherry found you. Is there love or a last marriage in my future? I think she meant future. Pretty sure she meant future. So, you know what we're going to do? I want to work with, I'm going to work with Animal Tarot cards. They're shipping way ahead of schedule. People who ordered them from Hay House and ordered them from Barnes & Noble, they're already shipping. So that means to me that anybody who ordered them from Amazon, it should be out there right away. Someone just posted there's no sound. We're having no problems, so it's on your side. Maybe you've muted your device and you don't know it. So take a look. All right, so Animal Tarot cards. So here we go. So is there love or a last marriage in Janice's future? Let's see. All right. Ooh. Okay. All right. So here's what we've got. So the first card for Janice is Prince of Summer. So wow. So the Prince of Summer. See, you've got to kiss a lot of frogs, right? And Janice has kissed a lot of frogs. She has. And that's part of the challenge for Janice because she has this sense of not trusting herself or not believing that maybe I'm not good at picking people, or I'm afraid that the same thing will happen that's happened in the past, or any of that stuff that just sort of needs to get healed. Because the Prince of Summer, I try not to beat up on him too much, but you know, it's like he will sweep you off your feet in an amazing magical way, but he might not stick around. He might hop away. See why we picked the frog for this? See why we picked frog for this card? All right, so the next card is Princess of Autumn. Princess of Autumn. And so this is where we learn, all right? We learn something new. And so Janice has learned. She's learned a lot from her relationship. She's learned a lot from all the things that she's kind of gone through. And she's still learning. She's still in a learning process. And that's cool, that's great. It's all right to still be in a learning place. So from all of this. Now the last card though is Gecko, Seven of Spring. Seven of Spring. Be assertive. Be assertive. I'm sorry. That was a cheer our cheerleaders in my high school used to do. But anyway, this is a card that says believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. So this to me is a very positive indicator. But see, we chose the gecko because we chose the gecko for this particular card. And so it's this trust in your inner guidance, trust in your inner guidance. So I think what this is basically saying is that to the extent that you're still not trusting in yourself, you need to trust in yourself. If you trust in yourself, love will come. Love will come because you will be in the law of attraction part of believing in yourself and believing that love will come. So this is very positive to me in this particular situation, that something good is going to come to you. And also because it's the spring card, it'll be pretty passionate. I like passion. I like passion. Hi, Instagrammers. All right. Oh, that cheer will be stuck in my head all day. I'm sorry. All right. Okay, so let's see. Everybody wants love life today. All right, so C. Michelle wants love life, and she wants angel names as well. So you have an angel whose name is Jeremiah. Jeremiah. And you also have an angel whose name is Pauline. So those are unusual combination, right? Jeremiah and Pauline. The Pauline energy is very motherly. It's very matronly. Actually, I'm going to adjust that and say it's grandmotherly. So it's a very much of a sort of a grandmother kind of energy from Pauline. Jeremiah is very strong, big, strong kind of angel. Usually, when I see a big, strong angel, one of the things that I kind of get is that Michelle might not always feel perfectly safe. And so there you go. So, but she wanted to know about love life, and so I'm going to go to Angel Tarot cards. For Michelle. So the first card is King of Air. So this is the past, Michelle, okay? This is the past, all right? So, not my favorite person to be in a relationship with. He's brilliant. He's an amazing speaker. He's a great CEO, and he's pretty much emotionally unavailable. So if this is the type that you've been dating, men who are not emotionally, or women, whichever way you fly, who are emotionally unavailable, that's been a challenge for you in the past. And so now you're looking for something more. This is Eight of Water. This is the card that's all about wanting something more, wanting something deeper. Michelle may very well be wanting a relationship that has a very strong spiritual aspect to it. It's not enough for her for it just to be love is always enough, but you know what I mean. She wants something more. In fact, here we have this guy. It's a merman who's swimming away. And so this sense of needing to do that. The last card is interesting. It's Three of Earth. And so this is a card that's usually a lot about creativity and working with a team. And so for me, what this means is, it's either if you're single, Michelle. So you tell me which way, okay? If you're single, then this card would indicate to me that you will meet somebody by being in a group, by taking a class or taking maybe a creative class, a painting class, but something very creative, or being in a creative group. You're single, good, okay. Well, you're very pretty too. So you'll meet somebody in a group. So that's coming for you. So look for opportunities to join groups or to be with other people. I am a big proponent of online dating because, well, it worked really well for me, and it worked really well for my baby brother, and worked really well for a lot of people I know. But I think for you, it's about being in a group. I think it's being in a bunch of people, and therefore meeting somebody, either because somebody knows someone and they go, "Oh, you're perfect for Michelle," or they're actually in the group. So I'm in between two people. You're in between two people? What does that mean? So I'm going to see if she answers that, because I'd really like to know what that means. I'm in between two people. Going once, because I got to move on. Going twice. I'm not dating, but dating. I am not dating, but dating two people. Oh, a group. Oh my gosh. Well, to me, what that means is that one of them, so knowing that, see, this is why reading is an interactive experience. For certified angel card readers, for certified angel tarot readers who are in the course right now, this is why interactive is so important. Because how I read that card, because now I know that, about Michelle is it tells me that one of those is going to work out because she's already in a group. She's already in a group. Honey, don't worry. She's saying, which one? I'm so confused. Just let it play out. You'll figure it out. It will happen. It will happen in a natural way. If you want some, you've got your guardian angels' names now, Jeremiah and Pauline. Ask them to help make it really clear to you. All right? Okay. Yay. All right. I am so funny. Well, thank you. I like to be funny. I enjoy it. So Alice is saying, I'm struggling with a decision I made. Was it the right one? That's on Facebook, Sherry. She's wanting to know if she made the right decision. So, you know, this feels like a job for Guardian Angel Tarot cards. So... Okay, here we go. What deck was that? It is Guardian Angel Tarot cards. Okay? All right. Okay, all right. Okay, here we go. So for Alice, did we make the right decision? You did. Because look, this is 3 of emotion. Wonderful news. This is a card of celebration. This is a celebration card. So even though you're questioning it and you're not sure, you're going to be so happy you made this decision. Just give it a little bit more time for it to manifest, for it to manifest in your consciousness and in your reality, for you to see just how brilliant you were when other people were telling you to do something different and you did what you thought was right. Look how smart you are. See? All right, so putting that away, angel names. So this is a really unusual, I don't know if I've done this before, but I got the name London, like the city. So London is one, and then Alexandria. Oh, that's a city too. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Are you a travel agent? Probably not. But so London and Alexandria are the names for you. So pay attention for those names to sort of show up, or news about those cities to show up, or anything that just sort of validates for you that Redley said these are the names, and there they are. All right. So we can unpin that one, Sherry. We're done. I'm going to move over. So I'm gonna guess it's Sabine, but I don't know. But she's asking. She needs cards pulled for her husband. He needs a job, and right away. So that's a little bit of a question that indicates a little bit of a sense of desperation, and I can understand why that's the case. But whenever I want people to feel back empowered with their life, I go here. I go to Archangel Power Tarot cards. So we're going to do that for, I'm guessing it's Sabine. You know, Instagram names are just crazy. So London and Alexandria were for a woman named Alice who's on Facebook. All right, so Sabine's husband. All right, let's see. Okay. Okay, so breathe, Sabine, breathe. So here's what you've been experiencing. Okay, so this is Knight of Ariel, and there are 4 knights in tarot, one for each of the minor arcana suits. And this is the only one that's sitting still. The others are moving, but the Knight of Ariel isn't moving. And that's what you've been experiencing, things not moving for your husband. And in fact, I'm going to zoom in as best I can for both. See, there's our Archangel Ariel, and she's literally planting money, right? She's planting money. And so things take time to grow. So your husband's been in this situation where you're kind of waiting for the right thing or anything really to happen. But it's about to happen. It's about to happen because now we have King of Gabriel. And this is a card that's is all about an exciting career and being successful and having things go your way. So expect something to happen really, really soon because this is the card of the present. And so the fact that it hasn't manifested yet tells me that it is on the verge of manifesting for him. This could also reflect a person that he goes to work for because this is a great person to work for. I mean, you want to work for this guy. I mean, he'll really go to bat for you and stuff like that. Hi, Andrew. Tarot with Andrew's in the room. All right, so finally, celebration. Celebration. What does this card say? It says reasons to celebrate. Reasons to celebrate. So you're going to have an off. It's just going to happen. I know it hasn't been moving, but it's about to move. Okay? Yeah. All right. So back to Facebook. Let's see. So Charlene wants to know if her move to Florida will be good for her. I think she said, will it be good for her spiritually? I'm going to see if it gets pinned here. But in the meantime, I'm going to go to Fairy Tarot cards for that. Fairy Tarot cards. Charlene. Okay, well, we can do it just with that. We can do it just with there it is. Is will my move to Florida be the best for me, especially spiritually? Okay, well, let's ask the fairies, shall we? All right, let's see, Charlene. Okay. So the first card is Seven of Summer, and this is a card of indecision. This is a card of not quite knowing what we want to do. It's a card of procrastination a little bit because we don't know what to do and we're afraid of making a mistake. Sound familiar? The next card is Five of Autumn, and this is a card that asks that we reach out for help from others, and it's a card that really does sort of say, in traditional tarot, it's particularly a card of lack. We like to look at it more as a card of yes, where there is lack in your life, or yes, where there is a situation where you feel like things are missing in your life, ask for assistance. See, we've got a little boy here who's asking for help from this lovely lady, and she offers it. So I think that, first of all, I think that, Charlene, if you move to Florida, you're going to get a lot of assistance. You're going to get a lot of help. People are going to be very friendly. Maybe someone will bring you a pie. But I feel like it will be a very friendly experience for you, and a very positive one. I mean, it's the Star. It's the Star. And the Star card, we were actually talking about this in the private room for the Certified Angel Tarot Reader course. The Star is all about faith. It's about having faith. We did something quite different here because we used the well from Glastonbury to show the water and to show the faith. But in traditional tarot, I don't know if I could find it fast enough. It's usually a woman who's pouring out water from two urns onto the ground without any fear or worry that there won't be more. So the Star is a very positive card. It's a very happy card, a very joyful card, but a card about faith. So you asked about spirituality. It would be good for your faith. So there you go. All right, so there we are. So let's put these away. just going by so fast, it's hard to grab one. So Marjan wants to know the names of her guardian angels. So the first one came through right away. It's Selene. It's Celene, Selene. And then Gabriella. Selene and Gabriella. Okay, Selene and Gabriella. So that was easy and fast. So let's just take another one from Instagram. Let's see. So Ida is saying, can you please help me? I've been trying to get a hold of you. I don't know where life will take me. Please help me. Well, all right, so Edda, let me write that down because that's unusual. So what I want to do to that, I think is an Archangel prescription for you. So because that's a lot of uncertainty and a lot of sort of desperate energy, and we want to sort of turn that around because it's very difficult to know what path we want to take when we are sitting looking at our options in a panic. So first of all, we're going to breathe at it. So okay. And so for anyone else, all right, so this is the magic of the universe or spirit or source or God. I don't care what you call it. It's all the same, but to me. But for anyone else who is feeling the same way as Etta, for anyone else who's feeling a sense of desperation or a sense of lostness or a sense of feeling like you don't know where life is going for you, this is not just for Etta, because the universe is magical and very, very efficient. And so for anyone else who's feeling this, this is also for you. So we're going to bring some archangels in to help Etta. So first of all, because of that sense of feeling unsafe or that sense of feeling a little desperate, we have to start with Archangel Michael. That's just what we have to do. So we're bringing in Archangel Michael. Now, if you don't know Etta, Archangel Michael comes in this royal blue energy. He's also kind of hot, figuratively and literally. So when Archangel Michael comes into the room tends to heat up, the room tends to warm up. So you might notice if you're somewhere, Etta, and you're like suddenly feeling, why is it warm in here? It's not midlife. It's Archangel Michael. Okay, so Archangel Michael, and we're going to put Archangel Michael behind you because I have this sense that the way that you are feeling that you are the type that we are going to clean you up a little bit, but you're just going to reattach until you kind of get a handle on this. So Archangel Michael's behind you. He's got his sword of light, and he is severing energetic connections behind you and around you and in front of you to fear, to worry, to panic, severing all of those connections to set you up so that you can be clean and free of that. That should be calming to you. That should help calm you. So I got it, and that's very helpful. Thank you, Etta. Again, interaction in a reading is very helpful. So I'm just going to write that down. Okay? All right. So we've got Archangel Michael. So thank you for telling me that, Etta. So because of that, we're now going to put Archangel Raphael behind you. Now there's two reasons. Etta cares about getting back to America and having time with her girlfriend. So Raphael is perfect for both of those because Raphael is about he's about health. Don't write to me, okay? I do know that Raphael is primarily about health. He comes in an emerald green, Etta, and so he's primarily about health. And so, but he's also about travel and he's about relationships. So he's perfect. So we're going to put him behind you. In front of you, we're going to put Archangel Gabriel because Archangel Gabriel creates opportunities. She gets things done. She's a nudger, all of that really good stuff. So we're going to put her in the right front. So for that, and then in the left front, we're going to put Archangel Jophiel because her name means the beauty of God. Gabriel's copper. She is bright pink, fuchsia pink, and she helps us to see the positive of things. So now you are surrounded. I suggest you bring these archangels in on a daily basis, every morning in your morning prayers or meditations or whatever it is you do. So now I want to grab Angel Tarot cards, and we'll just see about her much more specific question. Specific questions are better. Vague questions are really difficult because I always say, ask a vague question, get a vague answer. This is just how I teach. This is how I teach people to do what I am doing right here. The best thing you can do is to ask a specific question. So Etta. Okay, so the first card that we have right here is the Seven of Air. So this is things going round and round and round and round and not really getting anywhere. So I'm betting that's how you're feeling, Etta, is that you're trying to get back to America and you're trying to see your girlfriend, and it just feels like you're just going round and round and round in the wrong direction, because this merry-go-round is actually going in counterclockwise direction, even though it looks different. Oh, so it's going to look different on Instagram because Instagram reverses images. But did you hear what just came out? See, this is the beauty of reading. So Etta, even though it seems to you like it's just going round and round and not moving forward, it actually is. It's an illusion that things are not working out. Things are actually going to move. So, but right now you feel stuck. I get that. Two of Air. This is a stuck card. This is a card where that's, again, that sense of things not moving. But look what we have. We have a beautiful woman, and suddenly the money and the magic and the opportunity to make happen what we want to happen. So I really want you to just breathe. Breathe, sweetie. Breathe. Okay? It's going to be okay. All right. So back to Facebook. All right. Let's see. Okay. So let's see what questions we have on Facebook. So Cindy, let's pin Cindy. Cindy says, "Hi Rad, I am a widow really struggling financially since my husband passed away 4 years ago. Aww. I do hour-long daily affirmations for both a man and prosperity. Can the angels tell me when this will be?" So, yes, the angels can give you some information, Cindy. We can absolutely do that. So I want to go see. It's just like this is just where we are today. We're in Archangel Power Tarot cards. This is probably why I was led at the beginning to do a reading for the week of September 4th through the 10th. If you're just showing up, you might want to go back and when this is over and watch the beginning of this video, because I am now doing weekly readings at the beginning of every Ask Rad, and I tell you what to expect for the week. So that's at the beginning of this video. If you're just tuning in, you might want to watch it when we're done so that you can know what's happening the week of September 4th through the 10th. But I started with Archangel Power Tarot cards because I just felt like that was the right place, and my gosh, it's definitely the right thing to have chosen that. So, hi Cindy. All right, honey. Okay. All right. Oh, wow. Boy, that's bang on. Okay. So for Cindy, the first card is the Sun, and this is the past. And unfortunately, this is a sense of living in the sun, a sense of feeling happy, a sense of feeling at least safe, and that things are okay, is something that Cindy used to have in her life, and unfortunately she is not feeling that right now. She's not feeling very successful. She's not feeling very happy. She's not feeling like life is bringing her what she wants. Now, why is that? Peace. So in this particular case, this is Archangel Azrael. All right, this is, of all the archangels, the most graceful, the most elegant, the most humbling of the archangels. And the reason is because this is the archangel that helps people to pass over. And it is also the archangel that helps people who have lost someone who has passed over to find comfort, to find peace. And so this is missing in Cindy's life right now. And so I would really, okay, I heard you. So I would really encourage you to consider maybe working some with Archangel Azrael, because he brings comfort and peace to those who don't feel any. And so that would be really helpful to you. So ask Archangel Azrael to be with you. But also, I want you to ask Archangel Ariel, A-R-I-E-L, to be with you, because Ariel is the archangel for manifesting our material needs and our financial needs. She's other things too. All the archangels have multiple gigs. They all moonlight. So, but this really does sort of, this is for comfort. Ariel is for manifesting the finances and that you desire. Archangel Raphael is for the relationship that you desire, that you desire. And Michael's just around a lot these days, so Archangel Michael is for helping you to cut your cords, your energetic connections to any sense of financial strain. And the last card is Michael. It's Ace of Michael. So this is a difficult start, okay? Things work out with the Ace of Michael in the end. They do work out. But it's a challenging beginning. And you've certainly had your challenging beginning, and it's time for things to start to work out. I'm also really noticing that he is at the top of a mountain, and I don't normally pay any attention to that with this particular card. And so that's really sort of telling me that it's the broader view, it's the long-term view, that you need to be up here instead of in the details like this. And I know you're doing you said something about doing some regular meditation work. I would keep doing that. But every day when you do that meditation work, bring those 4 archangels in to work with you. If you missed any of this video will be on this Facebook page when we are done, and you can go watch it. Just go in about 45 minutes into the video and you'll find this, Cindy. Also, it'll be on YouTube. All right, so thank you, Cindy. I'm sending you love. All right, so Instagrammers, let's see. My situation with Andrew. So Kathia says, my situation with Andrew, please. Don't know what the situation with Andrew is. So I'm just going to write down Kathia and Andrew. And yay! All right, so that's a very general question, but that's okay. We'll just do the general question. So I'm going to go back to Fairy Tarot cards. Fairy Tarot cards. Okay? Okay. Twin flame love. Okay, that's good enough, sweetheart. That's good. I can work with that. All right. And all right. Okay. So don't freak out. Just because I went, I know I shouldn't do that. I really want to not do that. The reason I did that is the card of the moment. I'll just go ahead and tell you so you don't freak out, is that this is a burden for you. This is 10 of spring, and this is where it is a burden. It's weighing heavy, heavy, heavy on your shoulders at the moment. And so that's why I went, I see that. But let's go back and do the reading in the right way. So the first card is 3 of autumn. It's 3 of autumn. I love where we were going with this card, but it didn't, and the artist really did a fine job. It's just, it didn't translate onto the card very well. But these are actually crystal calla lilies. And the little fairy there is in the process of making a crystal calla lily. And this is a card that talks about following your passions. And so this twin flame, definitely a passion for you, but work. And, you know, I'm here to tell you, Kathy, that twin flames are the most work of all. We think that, and I talk about this in my new book, How to Be Your Own Genie. There's a whole thing in there called on relationships, and the more connected you are to the relationship, the tougher it is going to be. And so twin flame relationships are a lot of work. They're a lot of work, and it's a burden to you. It's a burden to you. We already talked about that. And so the last card, though, is 9 of spring. And 9 of spring is a card that asks us not to abandon all the work that we have done. Now, usually that's in a career or something like that, but it makes total sense for relationships. It's saying don't give up on your relationship. It's saying don't abandon all the work that you have done in order to try to make this relationship work. It is a card, though, that is very much about you being you. It's a card where you really want to express who you truly are, and not just, you know, give in to what your relationship partner wants from you. You have to stand up for yourself. That part matters too. But I'm happy to say that, you know, don't give up. I mean, that's nice. I'm glad to hear that. But it's gonna be work. If you're in a twin flame relationship, that is work. So, all right. So Shorey says everyone tells her to give up on her having a twin flame relationship. Well, you just tell everybody that Radley said to that. I don't know why they would tell you to give up. That is such a dumb thing to say to somebody. Give up on a relationship. So, no, you don't have to give up. But I'm gonna pull some cards for you, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it from here, okay, from Angel Tarot cards, and okay. All right, let's see. Well, it's been better than it is right now. Because this is a great card. This is a card of happiness. This is a card of a happy family. This is a card of a happy family. All right? And so but it's sitting in the past. So that tells me that right now it's not feeling as good as it wants to. This is unity. Bringing friends around, but also spirituality. This is a card of spirituality. So it kind of wants me to say that you really need to focus on your spirituality. Focus on that. Focus on your tribe. Okay? Focus on your tribe. That's really important. And I think that kind of also wants you to be in a place where you're open to the universe making magic for you. Because 8 of fire, good things are going to happen, okay? Good things are going to happen. 8 of fire is too much going on, but in a really positive way. But I also sort of feel like this is a timing card. It feels to me like things are going to really start to pull together for you in 8 weeks. And that's not that long. I don't know about you or you on Instagram or anybody, but this year, gone. Gone. It's just gone already. So 8 weeks is not that long. So I say don't give up, hang out, but just kind of don't think about the relationship for a while. Think about you and think about your connection with the divine. All right? All right. Okay. So for those of you who are new, there's a couple of things I did want to say. I have a new class. It's totally new class. It's the Certified Angel Tarot Reader course. It's not the same as the CACR course that I taught before. This is the next level, the next class. Beyond that. And so the only reason I'm bringing it up is because we sold a bazillion of the course, but we've only got about 260 people in the private room that we created. And these 260 people are fan-frickin-tastic. They are amazing. They're brilliant. They're funny. They're smart. They're insightful. I'm learning from them after 30 years of doing tarot. They are coming up with just mind-blowing insights. And so if you signed up for the course, please come play with us. We'd like to get the rest of the tribe into the room if we could. So just come check it out. If you joined up for the class, it's the access to the private room information is in lesson 1. Also, if you're just joining us, I have started a new thing. So at the very beginning of this course, oh honey, I'm doing great. I'm doing fantastic. But for you worrying, but I'm great. So at the beginning of this particular video, this particular Ask Grad, I've filmed a weekly reading for the week of September 4th through the 10th. This is new. I'm going to be doing this all the time. So when we close down this video, if you missed it, you can just go watch it. It'll be on YouTube. It'll be on Instagram for 24 hours, but that's it. And then it'll also be on my Facebook page. So you'll have the opportunity to figure out what's happening this week and what is the energy like, and you'll get to you'll know what's coming. So there you go. So our time is pretty much up. Instagram is going to kick me off because they do that after an hour. So everybody, it was so awesome to see you. I'm so excited about the weekly readings and getting to do those. I'm also doing a card of the day on my Facebook page, which I've not done before. It's only been on Instagram and on CACR. So all of you guys, I want you to have a fantastic week with all of that really exciting energy that we talked about, and then that peaceful energy and that heart-opening time over the weekend. So I love all of you guys. I hope you have a fantastic week, and always remember, life is magic.